In the bustling streets of Caracas, amid social divisions and silent suffering, one woman shone as a light of love and service. Born into privilege but drawn to simplicity, she chose not comfort but the cross. And through her, Christ's compassion touched thousands. Her name is María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez, foundress of the Servants of Jesus of Caracas, a woman whose life showed that holiness can bloom in the heart of modern cities.
Saint María del Monte Carmelo, Venezuela's first woman saint, and her life of love.
María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez was born on August 11, 1903, in Caracas, Venezuela, into a devout and well-respected family. She was born without her left arm, a disability that could have limited her, yet became a place where her trust in God shone even more clearly. Her parents, Ramon Rendiles and Ana Antonia Martínez, raised her in a home filled with Catholic devotion and compassion for the poor. From a young age, Maria showed exceptional piety and intelligence. She prayed constantly, studied with zeal, and helped those in need. Despite her physical limitation, she learned to sow, write, and serve others with remarkable grace. Her trust in God's strength, rather than her own, became a defining theme of her life. Feeling called to religious life, Maria entered the Servants of the Eucharist in Caracas in 1927. She took the religious name María del Monte Carmelo in honor of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and professed her final vows in 1929, dedicating her entire being to Jesus present in the Eucharist. When the French sisters were recalled to Europe after World War II, Sister Maria faced a decisive moment. With guidance from the Archbishop of Caracas, she founded a new Venezuelan congregation in 1951 known as the Servants of Jesus, Siervas de Jesús. As Superior General, she modeled humble leadership, deep Eucharistic devotion, and tireless service to the poor, the sick, and the elderly. Sister Maria was known for her serenity, her motherly kindness, and her unwavering faith. Those who met her often said her presence brought peace. She often taught that life itself is a gift meant to be returned to God through love. She established schools, hospitals, and charitable centers, ensuring that every act of service was rooted in prayer. Even with her physical limitation, with quiet joy, she reminded her sisters that what she lacked physically, God supplied abundantly through grace. Her spiritual daughters remember her as a woman who never complained, even amid illness, and who radiated the presence of Jesus. Sister Maria continued her mission until her final years, remaining active in community life despite declining health. She died peacefully on May 9, 1977, in Caracas, surrounded by her sisters, whispering prayers of love to the Lord she served so faithfully. The first miracle attributed to the intercession of Mother María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez occurred in 2003 in Caracas, Venezuela. Trinidad Duran, a surgeon and member of the Servants of Jesus congregation, suffered a severe electrical injury to her arm during an operation, causing deep burns and irreversible paralysis. Doctors believed her arm would never regain full function and prepared for major surgery. Through the prayers and intercession of Mother María del Monte Carmelo, Trinidad experienced a complete and medically unexplainable recovery. Her arm regained full strength and mobility without surgery. This miraculous healing was verified by medical experts and recognized by the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, paving the way for the beatification of Mother María del Monte Carmelo on June 16, 2018, in Caracas. After her beatification on June 16, 2018, devotion to Blessed María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez continued to grow, and her cause for canonization advanced. The second miracle occurred in 2015, when a young woman was diagnosed with idiopathic triventricular hydrocephalus, a serious neurological condition. Despite medical treatment, her condition carried severe long-term risks. Through the intercession of Blessed María del Monte Carmelo, with prayers offered by family, friends, and the faithful, including masses and devotions at her tomb, the young woman experienced a complete, lasting, and medically inexplicable recovery. This extraordinary healing was thoroughly investigated by medical experts and theologians, who confirmed it could not be explained by science and attributed it to her intercession. Pope Francis officially approved this miracle in March 2025, fulfilling the final requirement for her canonization. Following the approval of this second miracle, the path was opened for María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez to be raised to the altars. She was solemnly proclaimed a saint on October 19, 2025, in St. Peter's Square, Rome. With this historic act, she became one of Venezuela's first two canonized saints and the first Venezuelan woman canonized. Her life of humble service, deep Eucharistic devotion, and compassionate care for the poor and sick continues to inspire believers worldwide. The congregation she founded, the Servants of Jesus, remains active in caring for the marginalized, particularly in Venezuela and Colombia. Today, St. María del Monte Carmelo stands as a powerful witness that holiness can flourish through quiet obedience, perseverance amid suffering, and total trust in God. Saint María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez may not have left behind a large collection of published sayings, but her life itself was a living testament to faith, humility, and love. Through her letters, guidance to her sisters, and the memories of those who knew her, we glimpse the principles that guided her every action. These words, attributed to her, reflect the heart of her spirituality and the enduring lessons she leaves for all of us. What I lack in myself, God supplies abundantly in His grace. Life is a gift. We return it to God through love and humble service to others. Even the smallest act, offered with love, becomes a path to holiness. Prayer is the source of strength for every act of charity and service. Holiness grows quietly in obedience, perseverance, and trust in God. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of Saint María del Monte Carmelo Rendiles Martínez. Her story reminds us that holiness is not measured by fame or fortune, but by love, faith, and service in everyday life. May her example inspire each of us to live with courage, compassion, and unwavering trust in God. If her story touched your heart, share this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales of the saints. Let their lives guide you, and may their courage and faith light your own path.